Hey everybody, welcome to Working Horses with Jim. I'm Brenda, Jim's wife, and today we have ourselves a little bit of a winter wonderland. We have experienced a large snowfall in the last 24 hours, and yesterday our electricity went out, and then we got it back after a few hours, and once again today we're out of electricity probably from the heavy snow on the wires and all. Anyways, Jim and I and the horses are going to go out and work on the sleigh ride trails. He's going to pack them down with a roller, and we're going to just make sure there's no debris on the trails. And he is taking the Belgians out today. So let's go in and see how he's doing getting them ready to go. It's a little dark in here because, like I said, we don't have electricity.
Hi everybody. Get a bell. Get a bell. Let me get him harnessed, and I want to show you a few things. Okay. So today we're going to go roll the trail. We rolled it yesterday, but we didn't. But we got another foot of snow almost last night. We got a lot of snow. So what we'll be using is this cart right here. So I'm going to use the Belgians, hitch onto this cart right here. But I'm going to go show you the roller and explain this roller to you. Right knee deep right here. So anyways, this is the roller. We rolled yesterday, and there's that much more on the roller now. So what this is a roller that we actually use sometimes when I'm fitting the ground to seed down. This is a roller that actually is dragged over afterwards to smooth everything up. I also have a cultipacker, which I actually use and prefer. I use that more often than this. So this is kind of turned into my snow roller. And this has a tongue on it. And of course that will swing up that way. Have a clevis right here I hitch on to, and then I tow it through the woods. I would prefer using my cultipacker because it's a lot heavier. It would do a lot better job, but it's too long. I'm not sure. That's either 9 or 10 feet long, and this is only 8 or 9 feet wide actually. So I can get through the woods easy enough with this, but not with the cultipacker. So that's what we're going to do. We'll get hitched on with that. And it's surprising with this amount of snow how much trouble we could actually get into, because sometimes, especially sticky snow like this, it'll actually, the rollers won't roll. It'll actually push like a snowplow. And then you get into a bit of trouble with that. But I don't know, we may have to show you that, even not that we want to, but it might happen today. But let me go show you the sled. Now, we're doing all this for sleigh rides. So let me show you the sleigh. So this is the sleigh we use for large groups. The tongue is right here, which we just put on the other day because it was stored under cover here. During the winter it stays out in the snow because it's just too much of a pain to hitch it on hitch, of course. And this sled will handle about 12 to 14 adults, has seats on the sides with little cushions, and I sit right up here. It's a double sled, what we call a double sled. So if you look underneath, there's actually 2 sets of sleds so that they pivot, and I'm able to turn on the corners with it.
Here's a back view.
So this is where it sits all summer and actually all the time, and I can actually drive right in here with the horses and park it, and I put it on wood so that it doesn't sink in or it doesn't freeze. So let's go get the horses hitched up and we'll see about rolling the trail.
It's actually amazing the restraint that they show when they're hooked up, because if they went out to pasture, Bill would be right after him.
Tough stuff. Jeep. Hello. Come here a little bit. Come here. Come here. Come here. Here. Come here. Here. Nice step. Yeah. Oh. G. 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 Oh. Ah. Oh. Hope. Hope. Ah. Bye. Bye. Oh. Ho. 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 A bit, lady. 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 Lady, a bit. Oh. Back. Now back up here. Back up here. Huh? Back up here. Back. Back up here. Back, lady. Back. Oh. No. 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 Help.
He was saying no.
Oh. I cast that. Deal it. Oh.
So even just right now, this started not rolling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, jump on. Let's go. Cast up. Oh, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Yep, cast up. Yeah, we're going to have troubles.
Yeah.
Getting rolling. Instead of rolling their snow. Careful, we're plowing our snow.
Yeah. Should.
Oh.
This part
Bye.
was
Back, back. Back up, lady.
rolled.
Back, back, back. Back up here. Back. I cussed up. Yeah, this is the part we rolled yesterday, of course. We rolled the whole trails yesterday.
It's not.
But it's not going to roll on us today. Like I said, this is has been very sticky snow. and so it's going to be an issue. But it's also like a sleigh. It's rounded as like the barrel. The barrel's rounded, of course, and so it's pulls hard, but it definitely can be pulled. Oh, so I don't know. I'm hoping when we get into the woods there'll be less snow and it's going to roll all right. But actually it pulls hard, of course, but that's going to make a beautiful trail just the same. So we'll continue on. Cap stop. Hard to see where I'm going too. Even though this was rolled yesterday with all the new fresh white snow, it's hard to see. Oh, why don't you give me that tape measure? I'm going to jump out, you stay right here, and we'll see in the middle field here what we are dealing with. So we really had no snow before yesterday, and this all came yesterday and today. It's not that much, about 17 inches there. We have a lot of issues with wind and making drifts, but with this sticky snow, that's not going to happen. Yeah, 18 inches. It's still a decent amount of snow, that's for sure.
Well, with it being so heavy,
Yeah.
it's hard to deal with.
Careful step. With all the snow on these trees that we're looking at right now, I'm not looking forward to going through the woods because we're going to have trees really hanging low, and it's going to be kind of hard to get through without getting wet. That roller really has not rolled hardly at all as soon as we get into the deep snow. But I'm hoping up in the woods there'll be a lot less snow. Even right here, see the difference?
Yeah.
Oh, up here, back up here, backs up really hard. Back up. Oh, I cuffed up. Jump over, no. Sometimes it can back them up. These guys back up really, really good too. And so that just gives you an idea how hard it is to pull and to back. Snow is pretty funny stuff, it's so miserable right now with this amount of snow, and yet you give it 2 days, this snow will settle and it'll go from 18 inches down to 12 inches pretty fast. And also the ground is not totally frozen, so that is going to allow it to actually melt from the ground side, and so it won't take long to really make a lot of this snow go away. But by packing it like this at this stage, it'll actually give me a better base, that this snow and ice will stay here longer by making a packed trail like this with all this snow. I mean, that's what the ski areas will do. They'll pack and pack to get a nice base and then that will turn into ice, and it'll make a lot better trails.
When the sun comes out, this is going to be glorious. It already is, but it's going to be so beautiful. And then all the snow will come off.
Oh no, I just thought of something.
What?
I forgot my chainsaw. Yesterday when we came through here, I had my chainsaw. I had to cut a lot of branches and pieces that were in the trail. And I try to take my chainsaw with me at all times when I'm in the woods. And even when I'm doing sleigh rides, I will have a chainsaw in my sled, so that just in case you can cut a tree down if need be. Hobby. I'm gonna go into the hemlocks now. This is what we call the hemlocks. These are some big, kind of ugly, unhealthy hemlock trees that make for a nice spot in the sleigh ride trail because of all the snow on the evergreens. But it's also such that the snow, careful step. The snow does not, careful. There's not a lot of snow on the trail, because it's amazing how much snow will actually evaporate or just not stick to the trail. It never gets down into the trail. Oh, so we have very little snow here, but we still can't make that stupid roller roll. Back here. Back here. There we go. I tap us out. There we go.
Yay!
See what happens also, it's not just the snow. Oh, but it's also it packs in between the roller and the angle iron. You better jump off and walk, because otherwise you're going to get covered with snow.
Thanks for thinking of me. I just know I used a metal shovel for a little bit to try to shovel, and it just stuck so bad too. That might be part of it.
Catch that.
Kind of what you said.
Oh, I careful step. Oh, I careful step.
As you can see, only 1/3 of it is rolling right now.
Oh, stop rolling, huh? Back.
1/3 of it's rolling.
Back it. Oop, I cuffed up. Oh, back. Back. Oop, I cuffed up. Oh. Back up here. Back up here. Back, lady, back. Oh. That's miserable.
Yes, it is.
There's just no clearance for that packed snow to go.
Just sticking so bad.
Yeah. Oh well, it's still making a beautiful trail. It's just kind of hard on the horses.
Yeah.
Good workout. I cussed up. All right. Oh.
Well, here we are at the cabin. We were wondering what the ice might be doing on the pond, but it looks like it's really soft. We always have trouble with this pond and the ice, but it is what it is. I'll give you a little peek inside the cabin. If you've been with us for a few years, you would have already seen the cabin. Probably, but here it is. Got a wood stove and a little sink, but no running water. We've got a outhouse out back. Here's a table, nice long table, and my mom made this for the table. It's beautiful. So we've enjoyed many good times here as a family, and people come down here. We bring them here and we give them the sleigh ride through the woods, drop them off here at the cabin, and they can spend about an hour and a half with their family here. We have some skates over here we've acquired over time, and then sometimes they bring their own skates. And they just can hang out here. We have an outdoor fire sometimes if they want it. And they can have hot chocolate and enjoy the pond. Many times the pond has actually worked out good. Just at the right time, it seems like it does. Sometimes it's a lot of work for us to clean it off, but anyways, here's a little woodshed over here. Last year, lady ripped off one of the boards, but it's been repaired while she was waiting here. We got a bench chair we got to put out, and we got to get some more firewood. Always something to do. But anyways, it's amazing how the snow makes everything so beautiful. Covers up all kinds of stuff.
Okay, let's head on out of here. There's still a lot more trails to be rolled. I don't always use them all, but it's nice to keep them opened up, so periodically we'll roll all of them. But today we'll just roll the regular ones that we use for the sleigh rides. So,
are you going back through the field then?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go right back and get on the trail I was on, because hopefully the roller will work properly, and we can show you how it's supposed to work.
I don't know if that's gonna happen today.
I think it will when I get back onto the trail. Oh, that's already been rolled. Cuffs up. Have it.
So it's about, it'll be less than 1 week when this video comes out before Christmas. I'm just wondering, how many of you actually...
Back up. Back, lady. Back here. Back here. Oh, look at that big wall of snow, and the whole thing's lifted completely off the ground.
Yep.
It's amazing. Cuffs up. Get over this wad of snow, it'd go fine, but I got another spot where it's not done, so it doesn't matter.
So I was just curious, how many of you out there in viewer land have actually gone on a horse-drawn sleigh ride? And if you have, where, like what state or country were you in at the time? And
I have.
you have? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Once or twice.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thanks. Put it in
Well,
the
you said
put
anybody.
it in the comments below.
You said everybody out there, and I'm
yeah,
out there.
I know.
Problem is, sometimes I'm way out there.
Yeah, I know you're way out there. So, anyways,
Have it.
we're interested. Where have you gone on your horse-drawn sleigh ride? Or have you gone on like a, was it a sleigh ride? Was it a wagon? Was it with a tractor? Was it, we're mostly interested in horses, but you can put it in the comments below. Share your experiences with us.
As we go back to the woods and fields, can you think of any questions that people have asked that we haven't really been able to answer that well on the comments, and that I might be able to answer now?
You mean regarding anything?
Anything. Oh. Okay, we're on, before we do that, we're on the regular trail here. Oh, just hold these lines. I'm gonna see if I can't get that big wad of snow off there. See if we can't get this thing to roll properly. Oh my goodness. Can't believe how...
Is it frozen right on?
Well,
like,
it's just packed right on. Just need a stick or something to get underneath it.
you needed a heated roller, or like a hot roller.
If we can get rolling and then not stop, I think it'll roll after we get on. Since we're on the rolled trail here the rest of the way home, I know I've never had as much trouble rolling this trail. Of course, I've been using this roller for a few years, but I've just never had this much trouble. Ask them back up. I'm going to actually help.
Back up. Ho! Ho!
That's forward. That's not backwards.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to hold my camera here. Okay, here we go. Back up. Back up. Back up.
No. Unbelievably sticky snow. Well, let's see what we can do. Hang on, I'm gonna go fast. Keep stop. There we go. Look at that.
Glad I didn't
Look at that. Back behind. Look at that.
run over or something. I better do it fast because
Plugged up already.
you were excited, but
Oh my goodness.
just give it up.
I got one thing's rolling.
Well, last time when you got one,
Oh. Happy. Back. Happy. Back. Back up here. Oh. I cuffed out. Is it rolling still?
yep.
Well, the faster we go, the more.
The two end ones are rolling. The middle one is not. Dusting through the snow in a three-tiered roller.
like going faster.
Or the fields we go.
Probably help, but unbelievable. Won't even work in a rolled path.
Oh, we got one going now.
Alright guys, lock. No need to wipe yourself out. Lock.
Now they know they're headed back.
Yeah, I want to run now.
What a difference it makes. Guys, I wanted to let you know that I tried to get Jim to use the sleigh bells today. But he is not a fan. To him, it's like the beeper that they put on equipment. He hates it. Hates it.
To me, it's noise.
And people
When I go
love
on
it.
sleigh rides, I have to use them. If I'm out here alone, no way.
Well, there is a big difference between bells too, and some people have given us some nice sleigh bells, and we do appreciate it. And we do use them for the sleigh rides.
Well, I'm
But-
just mighty glad these guys have been working, logging, and in great shape, because this is quite the workout. I have said, or maybe I haven't told you, but I hope to do some of the rolling of these trails with Baron. But my goodness, if I had to attempt to use him today, that would have been a nightmare. I would have had to unhitch the roller and left it in the woods, I'm sure. Because it's amazing, when you take horses that are not in shape and don't know how to pull, they really can't do a heck of a lot. And that's one of the things I'm trying to show with my horses. I'm trying to show how much they can do when they're in shape and when they're taught how to pull. A lot of horses can be in shape, but they still don't know how to pull, you know, because they're never really taught that. So it's always amazes to me how much horses can do sometimes when situation. Here's one right here. Now when we get back, you know, they're sweating a little bit, not too bad at all actually, but they won't be breathing hard. At least I don't think so. And
We'll show you.
But horses, I'm telling you, this is a hard pull.
How do you think this compares to a sleigh full of people?
This pulls harder.
Yeah, I would say so too. Man,
I mean, there's many times, I think, of course, a lot of times it's because my trails are so nice with a sleigh full of people, but it just glides so nice.
well,
And
if
this
you
does
have
not.
colder temps.
Yeah,
that's
and
a big difference.
And with the sleigh, I could back up easy, it just floats on the trail. Whereas this, I can't physically even back this thing up. Well, I mean, the horses can.
All
Anyways.
snowflakes are not created equal.
But we were going to talk about questions that people had. Can you think of any? I can't even think
Well-
right now. I know we had a lot of them.
Well, we had an awful lot, but I think we've already discussed it about Lady and when you're gonna stop working
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. Anyways, at some point we will try to address some of those questions, and don't stop putting questions in the comments, even though we don't necessarily get them answered. We will try to even have a question and answer video again, or even like while I'm doing something like doing sleigh rides and things like that, I would try to answer some of them.
Yeah.
But
Well, also, I do try to answer one on the newsletter every week, and if you haven't subscribed to that, you can. It's free. It's just an email. But I try to answer one question every week. There it is.
well, we made it home, and I think the rollers maybe turned maybe 10 revolutions on the whole trip.
I don't know.
Unbelievable.
I don't know if any of them were all turning at once.
Yeah, a couple times for a few seconds. So we'll put this away and call it quits for these guys. Oh, the boys.
And girls.
So we actually have some warmer weather even coming up next week. Not a lot, but just one day especially. Otherwise, I would be a little bit concerned about leaving all this snow on this roller, because if I wanted to, even for example, tomorrow take it right out again, I'm afraid it'd be froze right solid. But I'm not worried about it because it will disappear. So go ahead and see what they look like.
That's what I'm doing. Breathing somewhat hard, but not too bad. That wasn't fun for you guys, was it? Thank you.
Brandy, do you mind coming out here with your hairdryer and getting the snow off this?
Yes, I really do.
All right.
I'm a little skeptical if it starts to get really cold, that is going to stick like crazy on there.
Yeah, but I'm not too worried about it.
I wish it was made out of a different substance.
So anyways, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed us going through the woods with a roller, and maybe even brought back some memories of years gone by for many of you guys. And you guys have a great day.
Take care.